morning to my spiritual friend, especially my Nepali sister and brother. I'm Khenpo Choephel. So today I'm going to talk on Buddhism. So especially today's topic is Bodhichitta. Today's topic is Bodhichitta. So, first of all, I would like to introduce myself. I used to learn the philosophy in India, Dehradun. After I graduated, I back to Nepal. Now I'm stay at International Buddhist Academy. I'm IBA teacher, so usually I give teaching here the most of Saturday. Today I'm so happy to be here. So weather is very beautiful and good atmosphere. So it is very great honor of me to share a little bit about the Holy Dharma teaching. So today's topic is Bodhichitta. In Tibetan we say Changchup Sem. So today's teaching is very significant. It's very important for everyone, especially in this day who live in busy place, whose life is with a busy. For that people, today's teaching is very important. So first of all, I explain on the Bodhichitta. What is meaning of Bodhichitta? How is it important? In English, Bodhichitta means enlightenment thought. In English, Bodhichitta means enlightenment thought. So Bodhichitta, actually this word come from Buddha. Also, not come from Buddha. Is Bodhi means Buddha. Chitta means mind or thoughts. So then, how is important? What is meaning of the Bodhichitta? In English, I repeat again, enlightenment thoughts, Bodhichitta means. It is we simplified, Bodhichitta means simplified into in other words, it is altruistic thoughts, altruistic motivation. Actually, in Buddhism, with regard to Buddhism, there is some different level of Bodhichitta: wishing Bodhichitta, engagement Bodhichitta, ultimate Bodhichitta, and relative Bodhichitta. Today's teaching is on according to the relative Bodhichitta, also especially wishing Bodhichitta. So then, how to generate Bodhichitta for all suffering beings? So practitioner, he or she who wish to become Buddha for the sake of all suffering beings, that is Bodhichitta. So I again repeat, he or she who practitioner wish to become Buddha for the sake of all suffering beings, that is Bodhichitta. So if there's come question, why we need to become Buddha? Why we need to rescue all suffering beings from the samsara? So without we generating our Bodhichitta, our wish, how to say, bring to all sentient beings, then there's no way to become Buddha, also to get the pure, genuine, real happiness. In this life's happiness come from by the practice of Bodhichitta. Also, for benefiting for all sentient beings, also come from by the practice of Bodhichitta. That's why Bodhichitta is very important. Bodhichitta is not like, practicing Buddhism is not like dogmas, superstitions. Especially today's teaching is very logical, reasonable. So then now he or she who really want to rescue all sentient beings from the suffering, but now we don't have capacity, we don't have power, we don't have supreme or super wisdom. Then what can we do? First, we need to become Buddha. After we becoming Buddha, then we will have all the powers. We have capacity, we have supreme wisdom, we have powers. Then we can rescue all sentient beings from the samsara or from the suffering. That is the meaning of the Bodhichitta. That is the definition of the Bodhichitta. Wishing to become Buddha for the sake of all suffering being is Bodhichitta. So today's Bodhichitta is wishing Bodhichitta. Wishing Bodhichitta is like intention or motivation. Intention is, in Buddhism, intention is most powerful. Through the intention, we can change everything. Now we all, not only human being, all sentient being, they want to be happy. They don't want to be suffering. But every day, we need to experience in the suffering reluctantly, begrudgingly. Reason is that our wish, our action is opposite, means contradict. Every day we wish to be happy, but automatically sufferings come. Because we don't know exactly and accurately what the cause of the suffering, what the cause of happiness. That's why due to we having ignorance, always we facing through suffering, difficult situation. That is the main reason. So then before we getting the happy life or happiness and well-being, we need to change our attitude, our behavior, our conduct. Before we change our conduct, our world, we need to change our perception. Everything comes from your perception. Now you 4 people came to IBA. Maybe for you, in your perception, IBA is very beautiful. Maybe for you, IBA is not that much beautiful. This depends on your perception. Before you change your perception, you need to change your motivation, your intention. That's why motivation is very important. If you can change your motivation, it is similar to change everything. It is similar to change everything. That's why wishing Bodhichitta is very important. So then before I explain how to practice Bodhichitta, I need to explain more clear what is the Dharma, what is the non-Dharma, what is the virtues, what is non-virtues, what is the wholesome deeds, what is unwholesome deeds. We need to know that. So there is, in Buddhism, we use the designation, terminology, the worldly Dharma. This is worldly Dharma means non-Buddhist, non-Dharma, unwholesome deeds. Dharma means like Buddha's teaching, is virtues, wholesome deeds. Then what is the worldly, Dharma, what is the Dharma, what is the difference between these? We need to know, it is very important. Because now many practitioners in Buddhism, that due to their not knowing the, discriminate between the worldly Dharma and Dharma, they couldn't get, even they practice long time, they haven't get any result. So also first I explain the worldly Dharma and Dharma. Worldly Dharma means you doing anything, you making money and you working, even you study, it is benefit for your personal. For example, you studying so hard, also maybe even you starting practicing Buddhism, also you making money, you doing many things for your personal benefit. You want to become very famous, you want to get good reputation, you want to get high positions, and so forth on. All these are for this life, your personal benefit. This is through that intention, whatever you do, this is become worldly Dharma. In Tibetan we said jikten chu. Then what happens? Through you doing worldly Dharma, all this activity become cause of samsara. In this life, you get more suffering. In next life, you could take ribbon again in the human, also God, maybe animal realm, maybe hungry ghost realm. It depends on the causality, your causes. Dharma means now opposite of worldly Dharma. Dharma means benefit for other. Even you doing your exercise, even you drinking, even you sleeping, even you studying, even you practice, even you walking in the computer, all this activity you can be, all this activity can be intended by Bodhichitta. Bodhichitta means benefit for other. Then all these are become Buddhist practice. This is Dharma. Okay, now for example, in Buddhism, so you can see many practitioners, lay practitioners, monk practitioners, they have misunderstanding. Many practitioners, they have misunderstanding. Because they think of that, they're practicing Buddhism year by year, month by month. This is a result coming only next life. They think of that. This is totally wrong. If you know the key of the practice of Buddhists, if you know how to do practice correctly, then you do practice, really do practice. The result of practice of Buddhism coming in this life, in this year, in this month. This depends on you knowing, your understanding about the key of the Buddhist practice. So now our worldly activity, see, whatever you do, this for your personal benefit. Even you doing exercise, even you working in your computer, even you working with your family, everything you draw intention, this for your benefit, for your personal purpose. This is worldly dharma. This is not dharma. All these worldly dharma are like mercury. You know mercury? Mercury is like sort of poison. If you take the mercury, you're going to die. Then Bodhichitta is like the doctor's experience or doctor's strategy or method, techniques. Then Bodhichitta, how to say, this doctor's method can transform this mercury poison into medicine. After he transforming this mercury into the medicine, then this mercury become medicine. Then we can take it. Of course, it's benefit for our healthy. It can cure our sickness, our disease. In the same way, by the practicing on Bodhichitta, Bodhichitta can transform our the non-virtue actions. Our worldly activities can transform into the path. Into the path means into the practice. Into the practice means all this become virtues. All this become cause of liberation, cause of happiness, cause of enlightenment. This way, practice on Bodhichitta is very important.